Hitler did nothing wrong. Okay, now that I got your attention, I may move on to the video. I believe everyone nowadays is familiar with short-form content. For those who don't know, it's a trend of shortening and compressing information to fit in a very small time frame, to catch the viewer's attention and keep that attention throughout. Many people dislike the uprising of short-form content, yet they still continue to consume it. But why? And does it actually have its benefits? Having a short attention span has become a meme in this generation. Everyone is hopping onto the bandwagon of TikToks and Family Guy compilations with Subway Surfers playing along on the same screen. It is ironic, of course, but behind that layer of irony, some truths still exist. And the truth is, more and more people get diagnosed with ADHD or ADD each day. Oh, so
Dying?
There is simply too much information, too much content, and lingering on something unimportant for a long time isn't efficient with how rapidly new information rises. And that brings us to the modern phenomenon which brought about short-form content in the first place, and that's informational pollution. In the modern day, information spreads so rapidly through media that fresh, relevant content spreads everywhere instantly. Staying relevant and with the times is now more of a race than it ever was. One day you talk about a new TikTok sauce and then after a couple months it disappears from the public eye like it never existed, with only a few people staying loyal and talking about it. Things that were relevant just a couple months ago are not relevant anymore. Trends, memes, drama, Logan Pauls and George Floyd's all blow up in popularity only to remain in the minds of just a couple people. And when information spoils so fast, it's only logical for the human that extremely adaptable animal to start hoarding it. But it was never a problem, until recently. There exists a theory that humans thousands of years ago in the wild used to exist in conditions of an information deficit. Any little bit of knowledge about the location of a berry bush or an animal's habitat area was worth its weight in gold. And in dire situations, a human needed to react fast to any unknown sounds or sudden events to protect themselves from potential danger. And what do we see now? The behavior barely changed, but the surroundings have. The modern information surplus is being consumed at a rapid pace, and it's not a good thing. It ruins people's lives. Distracting from hobbies, distracting from work, leading to an uneventful existence. And the fact that many people have adapted an addiction to short-form content doesn't justify its continued presence in an individual's life. So, how does one rid themselves of this constant informational noise? Use less social media. Scrolling through feeds and staying in touch can be done infinitely, and new stories will keep appearing faster than you can view them all. Stay out of touch with media. Nothing wrong with missing out on new trends, they'll just fly by you anyway. If you're the kind of person to rewatch old content over and over again, view it in moderation. It may feel nice, it may be a good way to relax, but it only forces the brain into processing information again, draining its energy and giving you no useful knowledge. And another thing, take at least a bit of time out of your day to spend on rethinking information you already have. Don't be superficial, ask yourself why a trend exists, why do you and people around you spend their time on it? Every time you're mindlessly scrolling through something, take your time to reflect and ask yourself why you're doing that. And I guarantee a little bit of rethinking and reflecting will get you a long way. So have a good life. See ya.